Okay. So, funny story. I got banned from Twitter for the third time. Yep. Third fucking time I got banned. This time I got banned because I called AOC an idiot. Senator Lindsey Graham, I think it is. He called her a communist. And she said that calling her a communist was racist. And it's like, communists come in all colors, lady. But I called her an idiot and a hypocrite for what she was saying. She made a claim that all white people are racists. And it's like, that's a racist statement. So I called her an idiot and a hypocrite. And now I'm banned from Twitter for the third time. The first time I got banned from Twitter was, who was it? I think it was, I got banned from AOC this time. The last time I got banned from Twitter was because of, I think last time was Nancy Pelosi, and the time before that was Ilhan Omar or Ian or whatever the fuck her name is. It's like, I got tagged and labeled a racist and a homophobe for calling them idiots or hypocrites. And literally that's what I get hit with. It's like, okay, how the hell does that work? How the hell does calling somebody an idiot get you booted from Twitter for hate speech? It just blows my fucking mind. And it pisses me off because now I gotta do another fucking Twitter account. That's if I even do another Twitter account. Man, literally, I've had people say some nasty things to me that were 100% racist. Somebody calls me a fucking I've been called a kike. I've been called a stupid fucking cracker. I've been called a beaner. Somebody called me a fucking beaner, and later on in that thread, I was called a spick. I'm not even Latin. I'm not. I'm actually Native American. But thank you, because I reported both of those comments for hate speech. Being called a beaner didn't get tagged for hate speech, but being called a spick did. Yeah, we got something going on here. Yeah. Dude, you just straight up blew through a fucking red light. But, I've been hit by all kinds of hate speech, and sometimes it gets deleted, sometimes it doesn't. I've had all kinds of, threats been thrown at me. People said that they'd kill me, that they'd find me and kill me, they'd kill my kids. I've had people full on say that they were going to kidnap my kids, kill me, and then take my kids to the border and have them raped. It's like, That stuff like blows my mind. And a lot of the time, that stuff doesn't get pegged as hate speech or threats or anything. It doesn't get deleted. But I call AOC an idiot and a hypocrite, and literally within 15 minutes of posting that on Twitter, my account was completely deleted. Yeah, I got the email saying I was banned, and they were banning me on racist hate speech. It's like calling somebody an idiot and a hypocrite is now considered racist to them somehow. Just like when AOC gets called a communist, it's apparently racist somehow. Their only fight is to call somebody a racist. If you don't agree with them, you're a racist. If you don't have the same exact belief as them, you're racist. Here's the thing. She said that she is for this country, and she's for the children of this country, and she's for education, and she's for jobs. Okay, you open the borders, what happens? People flood in, it causes a huge influx, it destroys our economy, and our economy goes down the shitter because nobody has jobs, nobody can buy anything, housing is bad, crime goes up, robbery, burglary, murder, everything goes up. It's not because that's all they are. It's because those are the people that'll sneak in. Everybody will be put into these stressors because there's no jobs, there's no money, there's no nothing, and that's what will cause it. She said that she was for education. She stole funds from her district school thing for stuff for herself and for other stuff that didn't go for education. She caused a school to shut down. She says that she's for jobs and job creation, yet she kicked out a company that was looking to hire 25,000 people in her state. She said, no, we don't want you here. She literally cut that out. She cut out all that kind of stuff. She is against the country. She is doing everything she can to be against the country. But she says that she's an American and she's for America. That's not how it works, people. It really isn't. That's not how that works. And it's actually sickening to see somebody do that. And another thing that gets me is Omar. She refused to denounce terrorism. She said that she doesn't have to, and Muslims don't have to denounce it because we're just too far past that. We don't need to do that anymore. But yes, you do, seeing as your district has all these issues with terrorism and terrorists and homegrown terrorists. Then there's that fun little thing of, you know, she's had actual points on camera where she laughs at Americans for being scared of terrorism. You don't have to be that's funny. You don't have to be afraid of terrorism. If you're gonna die, you're gonna get killed anyways. She made a huge joke about it. Then I think it's that lady that was up there with the four ladies today, Anna or something like that, or Alana, or whatever the hell her damn name is. She was the one in the freaking super bright ass red outfit. Somebody was asking her and following her in one of the hallways, asking her if she denounced Antifa and if she would say that she completely dissolved herself from Antifa after the attempted attack on the ICE center, where the guy was bombing them with Molotovs, and he had a rifle and he was going to kill people. And she refused to. She said, no comment. I don't have to comment on that. I'm not going to say anything. And they were literally pushing this guy out of the way, saying, you're in my personal space. You're in my personal space. If you can't denounce terrorism, if you can't denounce physical attacks or attempts on government officials, if you refuse to denounce any kind of support for them, then that's you openly saying, yes, I support them, but I'm not going to tell you shit. Right? Antifa showed up to a freaking free speech rally and beat people with lead pipes and crowbars, and they were walking around macing people. That's a terrorist group. If your whole idea is, I'm going to beat you into submission with this pipe, and if you don't submit, I'm going to kill you, that is terrorism. It's communism. It's socialism. It is all three. And the stuff that they're pushing, that the whole agenda that they're pushing, is National Socialism. Do you know who set up National Socialism? Hitler. Hitler set up National Socialism. They are literally wanting to put National Socialism in the whole ordeal. And they want to get rid of the Electoral College, which then, when you vote, only the votes in California and New York would then matter. And they would have the say on what is done throughout the entire country. And when that's done, they want to get rid of Republicans. They want to ban Republicans for running for office of any kind and get rid of it all. That whole thing is what Hitler set up. And that's what they want. But then they turn around and say Trump is a Nazi, Trump is Hitler, Trump is worse than Hitler. Okay, Trump is America first. You guys are completely saying, hey, we have to put illegal immigrants first. Okay, you aren't for this country. You are for other people. You would rather spend billions and billions of dollars on other countries and citizens of other countries and say fuck you to the U.S. and fuck you to the U.S. citizens and fuck you to the homeless in the United States. Democrats voted against shelters and building things in California for the homeless, but then they took money out of the aid funds for, building a dam, fixing streets, buildings, and all kinds of stuff. They took money out of that, and they took money from the food stamp program and the cash assistance program. They stole the funds from that and they balled it all up. And then they said, okay, we're going to build shelters in these sanctuary cities for illegal immigrants because it's the humane thing to do. All while you have streets lined with tents of homeless citizens and they're dying on the street. You don't care about the U.S. You don't. If you're a Democrat or a liberal, you don't give a shit about the country. You don't care about U.S. citizens. You only care about people that came here illegally. And when you cross that border and you don't go to a port of entry, you have committed a crime. Done. If you're a Democrat or a liberal or one of those whatevers, if you're on that side, you are not for this country. You are an enemy of this country because you are putting another country ahead of your own country.